Mr. Marty coming at you live on direct part 4 of Death of the Blood Gang. So let's get into the Tekashi 619 of this foolishness. And I said the Tekashi 619 of this foolishness because that's what it is. Utter gutter garbage and foolishness. So Tekashi 619, I see I'm a Yahoo and MSN front page guy. That's where I get my news. I don't really watch the news anymore, CNN and that. I get all my stuff right off the feed. I like the feed because I like to see the picture and I like to read the keywords. So of course, after Tekashi is accused of snitching on his blood brothers who accepted him in with no rules, no regulations, and lack of leadership, he now is bragging and mocking, because now we're at the mocking of the gang. That's what it's about. Mocking of the lack of leadership, the lack of ability to regulate, and the lack of ability to get members to follow rules. Is he's mocking now, because now this guy who's not in prison, best believe this guy doesn't even exist. He exists on social media. Outside of that, he's not in prison. You know why I know? Because he has a big 6'9" on his head. 6'9" is pi in gematria. 6'9" is pi. Pi means the full circle, or coming to full circle. And it's that full circle in America. We're coming back to the time of the destruction of young African American men. And they'll use someone who is in the image of that, but doesn't really exist. And then they mock, and then this person mocks you because now I see the article where in prison, he's got this major record deal coming. Ain't nobody buy his last album. But yeah, now I got a record deal coming. It's a major deal because that's the elite mocking you because they have no respect for you because you don't have any respect for yourself. You have in an organization with no rules, no regulations, no leadership. And they mock you because they feel you will never be able to have a powerful organization. And a powerful organization has to have rules, regulation, and leadership. Anybody just can't join. I'll put it like this. This is black me, and I have a family. I come from a family full of Masons, friends of Masons, everything. I can't put on a Masonic hat and ring and just start walking around New York or Alabama or Atlanta or Cleveland talking about, yeah, I'm a Mason, dude. Yeah. I will get, first I'm going to get questioned. I'm going to get challenged immediately, especially in a place like Cleveland, Atlanta, Georgia, New York. Let me go out there and walk around. I'm getting challenged in New York. Do you know how many different ways I'm going to get challenged by people that I wouldn't even think were Masons? And then there's a good chance that I'm going to get the shit beat out of me by about 50 to 60 motherfuckers. Because I cannot put on a Masonic ring and a hat and a shirt, and I, first of all, did not follow the rules, the regulations, and the bylaws of Masonry. I did not go through a lodge. I did not obtain any of the first 3 levels of Masonry. So I'm not a Master Mason. I'm walking around with Master Mason symbols and signs. I can't do that because I'm gonna get the shit beat out of me if I do it. It's gonna be hell to pay. But this guy, Tekashi 619, can walk around and say I'm a Crip because these guys supposedly brought him into the set. You don't even know who the fuck they are. Remember now, this is Rap World. We don't know who these guys are. You might have 5, 6 guys who actually know them, but they also come from Rap World. In Rap World, the only person that I truly know, and T. Rogers states this when he's asked this question, and one time he got asked this, who are really Bloods in hip hop? He couldn't name but 1 or 2 in California. Out of all these guys who was claiming they was Bloods, T. Rogers only named 2 people. 2 people. Because he knew the rest of them hadn't went through follow no rules, no regulations, or bylaws to join the fucking organization. He only knew 2 people that had. In New York, Jim Jones is an actual Blood. The rest of these motherfuckers, who the fuck knows? And if they are, they not out there propagating that shit like that. They never will. They never will, because then they'll fall into that claim of the fad boys. Because you got a lot of motherfuckers who do shit just for fad. Who do it just for fad. It's the in thing right then they out. Ain't no in and out of no damn gang. Once you in that motherfucker. That's it. You in. You in. So you get this Tekashi 619 mocking the members of his gang, which he's doing. He's mocking the members of his gang. That's what he's doing. Fuck y'all, you clowns. Basically, that's what he needs to do. That's what he's saying. You a bunch of clowns. I'm about to get paid even more in the script, because it's all the script. I'm about to get played anymore, clowning you clowns. You know, fuck y'all, I don't need y'all. Y'all ain't nothing to me anyway. And that's the truth. Y'all don't mean nothing to him. Because he just used you for the mockery to get what he wanted in the script. And that's really the elite talking through Tekashi 619. Fuck y'all, y'all clowns. Even after all I did, people still gonna buy my album. That's exactly what they were fucking saying with that article. That picture and that article stated that clear as day. No matter what I did, what I said, what I was accused of, you fuckers are so interested in me, you're still gonna buy my album because you want to hear what else I got to say. No rules, no regulations, no leadership. Who the fuck would even listen to a buffoon like this? Who would listen to him? Who would listen? You think Tekashi would have been fronting like he was a vice lord and go to Chicago? Man, they got an article of Tekashi talking about, well, I tried to put a hit on Chief Keef. No, just saying shit. Just saying shit that I'm just like, okay. This is a part of his so-called snitching. The big part of the so-called snitching that, you know, I really read this part, is that Tekashi stated that him and his boys robbed Jay Prince of Rap-A-Lot Records. That was the big piece. They went in there and they vandalized Rap-A-Lot Records and Jay Prince. That right there should have been a red flag for people. That this was bullshit. This was bullshit alerts. Because Jay Prince is a Mason. And you're not finna go fuck with Jay Prince and think it's gonna be all right. Because you ain't gonna have no blood gang on your ass. You gonna have motherfuckers coming from everywhere on your ass. That's why that part of the story was the biggest bullshit in the entire story. You ain't heard Jay Prince really respond to that shit because he's not. He's not finna waste his time responding to stupid bullshit. But like I said, the programming of black folk, the programming of African Americans, the programming of the mind of the poor, we automatically respond to that stupid shit. It must have. He's snitching. How can he snitch when he's not a part of anything? How can he snitch on people that you really don't know? And like I say, all you have to do is go ask some boys that's really doing it in the city. Do you know him? Do you know this dude? And if they say they don't know this dude, this motherfucker is not real. He is not real because there's plenty of niggas in New York who do not know this motherfucker. They don't know him. They don't know of his existence. And these are dudes that's really in that set. So there's a lot of bullshit going on, but the control of the set is not controlled by the elite. So the same people who built it up, their plan is now to destroy it by starting the disloyalty. So it's plenty of ways to start warfare, because now the question is going to be, well, why'd y'all let this motherfucker in? Now we see y'all a certain way. Now they take beef, and now they see them a certain way. Now you got warfare. Easy ways to start warfare, manipulate gang warfare. And that's all they trying to do, manipulate gang warfare, because the gangs ain't fighting. You got one solid gang. We need them to fight. How do we get them to fight? Create Tekashi 619. Create distrust. Create lack of order. Create chaos. And that's exactly what they did. Because now the question going to be moving forward is, who the fuck can be a member? Who chooses who's a member? Why is everybody stating they're a member? Do they know the rules, regulations, and guidelines? Magic questions. But you got this situation where you got a guy mocking the whole thing, mocking the whole entire organization. And it was easy to do because the organization wanted to be known so bad. They wanted to be bigger than they were. And anytime you try to be bigger than you are, you're always setting yourself up for failure. And over the next couple of years, you're going to begin to see the death of the blood gang. You're going to see more arrests. You're going to see more targeting of people in red, especially young people. They're going to be out to get you now, out to wipe you, because they know you have no leadership, no rules, and no one follows any regulations. So it's basically a bunch of desperados in red hats. Tekashi 619 mission was successful. His mission was successful. His mission was highly successful. Highly successful. Because his mission was to build mistrust in organizations. Mistrust when people were starting to get together, especially young people. And now, folk ain't gonna trust each other. Remember now, African Americans, now Hispanics, when it come to this red gang stuff, they're gonna start looking at each other a certain way. That's what the elite's job is, to start the dissension, because they can't afford for us at this period in time to be together. Think about it, you got a nation, the Blood Gang Nation, the Crip Nation, the fucking Vice Lords, LKs together, the fucking Spanish Cobras together, GDs together. And you're on warfare, you're trying to get people to revolt, and they won't because they're together. That's what happened in California. That what scared them when people came together. That's scary to them. They don't want that. But this situation now gives them the opportunity to destroy whatever chances of unity that there were. Mr. Maki Peace and Hair Grease. Love and belonging can be a good thing, but healthy love and belonging is needed. And anytime we try to organize, that they don't like that, and they do whatever they can in their power to destroy it. And they did this right after the truce is when they started this mission. Think about it. Peace and hair grease.